Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? I am going to try to be here with you. My voice isn't where I would want it to be, but I was feeling called to be here. I did take yesterday off. The Petri dish did strike, and we are getting through it. So, good morning, everyone. I am Melissa L. Watkins, evidential medium and master instructor with integrated energy therapy. And I do have a weekend of certification coming up in October. So if you're someone that's been wanting to really deep dive into their own healing journey, that is a beautiful way to jumpstart whatever part of the healing journey you're on. That weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, advanced, intermediate, and basic level integrated energy therapy. You will get certified at all 3 levels, and then you will be right in line for going into master instructor training, which I will give you information on that for our master instructor in the area is Sheila Tillich in Rochester, Fairport, Rochester. So this side of Rochester, if you're in my area. So anyway, that's what we got going on. And I wanted to be here because we're in this eclipse season. And man, I feel like part of this thing I got going on is also purging. So if you're purging emotions, if you're purging physical ailment, if you're purging mental beliefs, if you're purging energetic shifts, it's what it's about. And we got this lunar eclipse coming on the 22nd, just in a few days. I also want to send up a happy heavenly birthday to my father. It is his birthday today. So he would be turning 81, I believe. So if you are new here, what we do here is we help. We help, hopefully, through spirit. I try to help, but it's through spirit. Bringing you messages and also the energy healing to help you on your journey. And so, yeah, so let's pull a card because that's what I really want to do today. Sorry, guys, I'm going to be sipping on my tea throughout just to kind of keep being able to be here. Yeah, oh gosh, okay. I don't usually pull from this card deck, but I'm going to pull from the Christ Consciousness Self-Mastery Oracle deck by Amanda Ellis and see what God, Jesus, the Ascended Master, Christ Consciousness wants to start us off today with this message. Where do we need help? And that's what I'm going to ask for each and every one of us. What would be most beneficial, the message that would help us the most today on this Thursday? The garden. Receive and heal. Receive and heal. Not coincidental, synchronistic that I started this message on healing or with healing, talking about healing, talking about integrated energy therapy, talking about releasing the issues in your tissues. A lot of us don't heal as much as we would want to because we're not able to receive the healing. And it's an unconscious blockage that's brought on by trauma, very deep-rooted trauma, whether it's trauma you brought into this lifetime, patterns of trauma that you brought into this lifetime with, or trauma that you came into very early on in this life. It could be trauma that you're going through currently. I know there's a lot of people out there right now. Things are getting triggered in this corridor of this constriction, this energy, constricted energy. It's really bringing it's popping out. That's what I keep hearing, popping out. It's popping out and bringing up and releasing a lot of stuck energy, and it's not good. It's painful. It's uncomfortable. It's messy. But you can't transform it. You can't transmute it. You can't release it until it's revealed. And what I love about integrated energy therapy is it's being revealed while it's being transmuted by the angels. And so for those of you who have really deep-seated trauma. Maybe you made choices and decisions that you totally regret in your past, and it's coming up. It's to be transmuted. It's to be released. It's to be let go of. Maybe you've got situations that happen to you, but now you have to deal with the fallout of it. You have to deal with the aftermath of it. A lot of the trauma that we incur in that 0 to 7 years, I mean, we don't have any say in that at all. Unfortunately, as adults, we then get the great, wonderful task of transmuting it. And so this is what's coming up today. To go into the garden of the plane of existence where everything and nothing exists, so that you can receive the help that you need. You can do that in meditation. You can do that in sleep. You can do that in daydreaming. Anytime you quiet your mind, you can go to the garden of everything and nothing. That space that we exist on in the matrix, on that energetic level where we all exist, where nothing exists, because we come from nothing. And that's what you're being asked to do today. And step through the portal of healing. You can look at this as a full moon, but I'm actually seeing it as a portal, that it looks like you can step through it into the other side, into the light. And that's what you're being asked to do today. What is it that you're holding on to that no longer serves you? What pattern that exists within you that you're ready to release? You're ready to step out of that pattern. You're ready to let go of that pattern. And God is giving you, Christ consciousness is giving you the path. You have to walk that path alone, unfortunately. Any healing that we do it in connection to Christ. We do it into connection to God. We do it in connection with our spirit guides. But essentially, we're doing it alone. From a physical aspect, we're doing it alone, right? People around you can't be on that journey with you. They can support you, but you are walking that path alone with your spirit guides into Christ consciousness, into the light, into God, to God. And so in this corridor that we're in, which I feel, honestly, guys, I really felt compelled to be here today. It was one of those mornings where I just was compelled to be here. Spirit had a message. And I feel like this message has to do with being in this corridor of this eclipse season that is just activating within you traumas and dramas that you have been suppressed and holding on to for a very long time. In this lunar eclipse, it's time to release it. It's time to release it. It's time to walk into the light, is what I'm hearing. It's time to walk into the light. It's time to walk into the light. All right. So let's go. I'm going to do the lunar tarot because we are in the eclipse corridor, which the moon is a part of the eclipse. And I also feel like with the moon, and maybe this is energetic and maybe this is also tied into the meaning of the moon card in tarot, but it is about revealing. The moon is about revealing. The moon is about showing you what's hidden so that you can do something with it. And that's what I feel like we're being called to do. There's things that are coming into our awareness, because it's time to do something with it. It's time to let it go or embrace it. I talk a lot about, and I've been talking a lot about things that are coming up to be released, but there's also things that are coming up that are showing you where you need to go. And so I think that's the other part of the eclipse season. Where are you being guided to go? Where are you being guided to step into? And I've been asking that actually to Spirit a lot this past couple of weeks. Where am I going? What am I doing? Please show me. Please show me what I need to be doing, what I need to be focused on. What is my role? What is my mission? What is my purpose? Right? I mean, for the last decade, I felt like I knew what it was, and I've been sharing it all with you. But I don't know. I've just been feeling like, is there something more? Is there a next step? Right? And so until I know what that is, I'm going to keep showing up here and doing what I know to do. But, I think that if you're feeling that, you're in the right place. You're where you're supposed to be. And sometimes that's uncomfortable. Yeah, look at that. The Chariot coming out with determination. Like things are moving. Things are moving. And are you determined to stay on the path? Because maybe they're moving down a healing path where it feels really flippin' uncomfortable. It feels hard. Things are coming up that it's not fun, but stay determined is the message. Don't give up, because it's only through staying determined can you get to that portal, walking through that portal into the light. And the light is going to be the salvation. The light is going to be the good stuff. So things are going to be moving. Things are going to start moving is what I'm hearing with the Chariot card. Things, the light and the dark, look at that. The light and the dark, right? Duality, planet of duality. We're all always dealing with the light and the dark. We're always, I think that as humans, that is, that whole free will choice thing is almost the bane of our existence, right? If somebody would just tell us what to do, it would be a hell of a lot easier. But what I'm getting is that things are going to be taking off, but you have to choose and stay determined. Are they going to go in a positive direction? They're going to go in a negative direction. Wonderful, Cynthia. Wonderful. So this is stay determined, especially if you're someone that really wants to get into the light. You want to get into that portal of the light. Determined to stay in the light. Yeah, you're going to have reasons to celebrate. You're going to have reasons to celebrate. So things are turning around. That's what I guess I'm feeling this morning. Things are turning around. And boy, does it feel like it's time. Boy, are we ready for it to turn around, right? Oh, are we ready for things to be revealed? Oh, are we ready for things to be better? Are we ready for a reason to celebrate? And so this is where we have to stay persistent and we have to stay consistent. If you're someone new to me, I just started a podcast, and one of the podcasts I did was talking about getting into the vortex, manifestation. And so check out that podcast if you want to know more about persisting and being consistent and how that can change things for you. Neville Goddard talks about we don't have to force it. We don't have to push it. We don't have to. It's not hard. It's actually subtle. Just stay persistent and consistent with your visualizations, with your intentions, and then surrender. And to be honest with you, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. All right? So honest right now. I am struggling hard to be surrendering. I am struggling hard to surrender. I have so many things going on in my personal life right now that are so hard. Not for myself personally, but for the people around me. And how do I just know that God's got them? And I keep praying for them and I keep sending them prayers. And when they ask, I do give the advice, but all I can do is pray. And I have to surrender that God's got it. And sometimes that's the hardest part. And that's why working with the angels is so important. Knowing that they've got your back, knowing that they're there supporting you and loving you in each and every way. And things are getting better. And we have to believe it to receive it. We have to believe it to receive it. Things are getting better. Because a lot of us have responsibility. We all have responsibility, things that we have to take care of. And it feels heavy sometimes, and the burden feels too much sometimes. But if we surrender into God, and we surrender into We're not doing this alone. We're not walking that path alone. We're walking with our spirit guides. We're walking with God. We're walking with Christ consciousness, whatever you believe in. We're never alone. And so, yeah, the responsibility sometimes feels really insurmountable. And maybe it's, and it's not just spiritual responsibility of the mission we came on to be a light worker and to be holding up the collective. Sometimes it's the personal responsibilities of just taking care of ourselves and the ones that we love. Sometimes it's a lot. And I feel like right now in this corridor, we're feeling it. We're feeling it's a lot. And Spirit's coming through and saying, it's okay. You're going to make it. You're going to make it. We didn't bring you this far. We didn't bring you this far to dump you. We didn't bring you this far to forsake you. We didn't bring you this far to leave you in the wayland, in the behind, right? Yeah, this is a this is a road of endurance. Thank you, ladies. So the Knight of Swords is bringing us this. We've got to endure. We got to stay strong. We got to stay in the truth. We got to stay in the light. And when you're in this corridor of all of the evilness being revealed and all the evilness showing up in your own life collectively, because again, planet of duality, it's everywhere. It's in the collective and it's in your own life. But we have to stay the course. That's what I'm hearing. Stay the course. We have the endurance. We have everything we need to endure. Oh, yeah. Because we are abundant. We are abundant. Sorry, guys. I need 2 seconds. Look at that. 9 of Pentacles. Wishes fulfilled. We are abundant. We can get our wishes fulfilled. We have to believe. We have to stay the course. We have to stick to what we know. We are okay. We are okay. It's funny because one of the sprays, while I was sitting here to meditate to get ready, was the Violet Dragon. Matter clearance and danger defense spray. So look at that. So if you're feeling like you've been psychically attacked, or you feel like you are being psychically attacked, or you feel like things aren't showing up for you, or things are really harder than they need to be, we're going to call on the Violet Dragon. We are calling in the Violet Dragon. We are putting up our defense. We're putting up our defense that everything is going to work out, and that anything that is coming at us to attack us is going to be, I heard the word obliterated, so that works for me. So right now, let's just feel into the Violet Dragon. Beautiful Violet Dragon energy of protection and putting up a defense around you. I'm kind of seeing the dragon right above our crown chakra, and kind of encompassing in his wings. We're being kind of held close to his body, and he's protecting us, shielding us with his wings. So nothing could get at us, and we can keep doing our light work. We can keep. I meant to say we can keep spreading our light, but yeah, we can keep being the light. Okay. I'm hearing that we're finally on the threshold of change. Yeah, and it's hard, scary. It's the unknown, right? Anything that's change is unknown and it's uncomfortable. But Spirit is saying that physically we're going to be taken care of. Our physical needs are going to be met, whether that's the housing, the car, the money, the job, the career, the food, whatever your specific need is, it's coming in. And I feel like this reading is for like the rest of this week. I feel like Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So if you're someone that really has had it hard this beginning of this week, or things didn't go the way you thought they were going to go, or things didn't come in the way you thought they were going to, I feel like the bottom end of this week is really going to open things up for us. And I know that the eclipse, the solar, lunar solar eclipse on the 22nd. So I think right now what I want to do, if you guys will indulge me, I think I'm actually going to pull a card for the lunar eclipse to see what Spirit wants to say about that. How does that sound? All right, so let's do that. So maybe I'll timestamp this. But I do feel like this is, powerful energy that we've been in. Oh, you're welcome, Zach. I'm with you. I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you, buddy. All right, so I'm going to grab the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. And I am going to pull a card or two. We'll see what Spirit wants to do here. But I'm going to pull on the lunar solar eclipse on the 22nd and see what Spirit wants to say about that energy. How does that sound? Oh, as one literally flipped. I didn't even get a chance to clear the deck. I didn't get a chance. Oh, wow. Interesting. Not the card I would have thought. I might have to read this one, guys. Look at that. Time for a nap. Card number 24, which numerologically would be number 6. And I'm not really sure off the top of my head what a 6 represents, so we can look that up. So let's look at what 6 represents. All right, so number 6. In numerology. Oh, 6 is for lovers, Darlene is saying. The number 6 symbolizes love, responsibility, service, and harmony, often associated with the nurturer or mother archetype. Individuals connected to the number 6 are characterized by their empathy, desire for family, and strong sense of duty, though they must guard against self-sacrifice, becoming a doormat, or interfering too much in others' lives. Okay, I love that. So thank you, Darlene, for validating that for us. So card number 24. I can't make this up. I literally opened the book to the page. Okay? Okay. Spirit is definitely in the house. Oh. I love when we get the validation, guys. I'm just like you. I love the validation. So this is going to be energy surrounding or around the solar lunar eclipse on the 22nd. Rest, rejuvenation, and renewal. Temporary non-action, allowing dreams to arise. This is a time to step away and rest. Let the cares of your world go. Get into a state of non-action and allow yourself to be free of the shackles of your goals, your lists, your desires. Nothing is as important as rest, detachment, and neutrality. The overly busy mind can block you from inner wisdom if you don't step back, take a seat, and rest. Be willing to let dreams surface and ideas flow through you. Absent any force or conscious direction, as you observe without engagement now. Relationship. When it comes to matters of the heart, don't make any plans right now. If you're not partnered, it's good to take this time out to get to know yourself. If you're involved with someone, relax and just be with your partner. This is going to be an uneventful moment in time. Don't force anything now. Allow things to flow naturally, and a beautiful renewal will take place all by itself. Patience is the key to your heart's desire right now. Withdraw from action in your relationship and give it a rest so that your love and connection can become rejuvenated. All right, the prosperity message. This is a great time to take a break from your busy schedule and allow yourself the opportunity to step back. Your plans are meant to be put on ice. Your goals can wait. Dream, imagine, and let go of attachments to any outcome now. Meditate and take a holiday if you can. Things will speed up soon enough. After a break, you may want to make some changes. Epiphanies have an amazing way of arising when you take your focus off your to-do list and allow yourself to rest. And then the protection message. You are a human being, not a human doing. Is it possible you're suffering from Workahol Workaholism. Could you be one who thinks it's your job to save everyone, to be there for everyone, to go until you can barely see straight? You've gone as far as you can. You've worked hard and nourished people and projects, but now you're in an empty well and have no reserves for others, for yourself or yourself. Don't let your ego keep you going full speed when your body and spirit need rest. Exhaustion is calling you to stop what you're doing altogether and take a break. If you don't, the appearance of this card could portend a possible illness that stems from being totally overwhelmed. You will feel like a new person if you take that break. Do it now. All right. So this eclipse is coming in to rejuvenate you, to help you to manifest, and to help you to come into connection with what your goals and desires are. And you do that through imagination. You do that through being able to daydream. You do that through creative projects, but you do it through rest. You do it through from a place of your cup filled. And you can only do that if you are feeling good. So make sure that you're getting rest that you need. You're stepping back. You're not overdoing it. You're not trying to be there and do everything for everyone else. That you really are setting up some hard boundaries where you need what you need for you in this eclipse season. So, oh, Cynthia, thank you. That is such a beautiful reminder. Yeah, everything happens in divine timing, not human timing. Ding dang if that ain't true. Ding dang if that ain't true. So I'm going to give a final angel guide advice. And this is by Kyle Gray. There it is. Look at that. He's validating. Our spirit is validating our message, ease and grace. Don't force anything right now. Just step back, as hard as it might be. And that's where surrender comes in. Just surrender. Surrender the how and the when. Surrender the how and the when, and know that Spirit's got your back. Spirit's got your back. And so the rest of this week, step back in this new lunar eclipse energy. Don't overdo it. Don't try to force anything. Step back. It's about rejuvenation of spirit. Whew. And for those of you who are really needing support, please reach out. Go to my website, melissawwatkins.com. We can do energy healing packages. We can do individual energy healing sessions. We can do angelic guidance sessions. We can do packages. We can do coaching. Whatever you're ready for, whatever you're resonating with, reach out and let's get started. Let's get started today. You know, so many people put off their own healing and their own self-work. And again, it goes to I got to do and be for everyone else. But Spirit's asking you to put yourself first right now. And so for those of you who've been unwilling in the past to invest in yourself, I feel like this is the call to action for you, that you do what you need. And for those of you who have been really, really ready and just putting off taking care of yourself, I feel like in these energies, it's time to start. And I feel like that's been my kind of impetus for a lot of my postings that I've been putting out. Like, let's start now, because I'm feeling that. I'm feeling like there's a lot of you that have just been putting yourself in the background for other people. And it's now time to put yourself in the forefront. So if you're ready, the packages are there. I'm ready to go. In person, distant. And we're going to do the in-person IET certification weekend in October. The event is on my website in the event section. It's also in the Facebook events. So check that out if you're called to do that. I would love for us to have a beautiful weekend together. Absolutely. And if you're someone that is far away and can't do in person, we can always do virtual. Unfortunately, not the certification weekends, but the healing for sure. So 3, 6, 9-month packages or individual sessions, whatever you're being called to, guys. All right. So, but I would love you to do the package because you do get the 33% off. I think it starts at like 25% off and goes up to 33. But it's all there. And this is your time to release those issues in your tissues. Get out of old cycles and patterns that you can't break on your own. Let the angels help you. Let them take it off of you. Let them transmute it for you. Whether it's threat, anxiety, abandonment, shame, grief. Grief is a big one. And just powerlessness and fear in whatever form. Lack mentality. So whatever you are feeling called to be ready to dive deep into, let's get started. Let's get started today. All right. So you're very welcome, ladies. Thank you so much for being a part of my group, my tribe, my support system. I truly appreciate all of you. Have a beautiful rest of your day. And definitely call in the Violet Dragon if you're someone that is feeling like you need protection and you need defense. And you just do that simply in your meditation. And thank you for all the support with the podcast. I keep seeing the numbers going up. So thank you so much. I probably won't be, just because of this voice, I probably won't get another one out this week, but that's okay. We'll get back at it as soon as I can talk. But thank you so much. I'm sending you so much light and love. I truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you. And I'm looking forward to us getting started on your individual journey. All right. So